Not only is it annoying to spend money on things all the time, but it's more annoying to spend money on things that are not worth it. And to me, these are definitely not worth it. Here are 11 things that I refuse to spend my money on in 2024. Hope you enjoy, and let's get right into it. Number one, anything from the gas station. So to me, this is just like a no-brainer. Everything in the gas station is really overpriced, and you can buy it for a fraction of the cost. At the grocery store, you can buy things in bulk. Everything is way too overpriced, so I try and avoid that at all costs. Number two would be beauty salons or like nail salons or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really into that. I did get my nails done for my wedding, and even that wasn't really worth it. I mean, it's not like people care. It's not like it's really necessary. So that's definitely something that I refuse to spend my money on these days, especially in 2024. And I think it's just way too overpriced. If you were to want to get your nails done, you could do it by yourself at home. Again, for a fraction of the cost. Next on the list is a food delivery service. So anything like DoorDash, Grubhub, anything like that. Again, it's just like way too overpriced with all of the fees and the added things that they add in for you to pay for them to bring you your food. I mean, yeah, it could be convenient, but thankfully I am a stay-at-home mom, so I am able to cook most of our food, and we like to go out and about sometimes, so we can just go grab our own food and not need to pay the extra fees for that. Same goes for like the grocery delivering services or anything like that. I feel like they upcharge you on every single item that you buy, and you have to have like a subscription or something. I don't know, all these things. I'm not into that. I'd rather go to the store and buy my own food. Not everybody is the same way, so maybe a grocery delivering service is the one for you. Okay, next on the list is like entertainment subscriptions. So things like Disney, Hulu, Netflix, all of these things. I am not like against watching them per se, or if I'm at a family member's house or anything like that, and they happen to be watching something on Disney, it's not like I'm oh, I'm not gonna watch it. I just refuse to pay for the subscription myself. I'm also very blessed to have grown up in an era where we didn't watch TV a lot. We didn't even have a TV for the most part. We played outside and enjoyed our lives. And so to me, entertainment, things like that, it's kind of like a waste of time. I'm also not willing to just spend money to watch things and waste time. It's like spending money to waste time. There are so many ways that you can watch things for free these days. So another thing would be apps that cost money. So like apps with in-app purchases, or apps that, cost money to download or whatever. I don't know. I don't have any of that. I have been tripped up so many times by downloading, games, solitaire, bingo stuff. I don't know. They trick you into buying all of these things, and then I end up wasting so much money, and it's not worth it. It is not worth it. I'm all about the free stuff. Next one is pretty difficult for me sometimes, but it is impulse purchases. I love to go to Target and just walk around. I usually would end up leaving buying something because, oh, I need that. I have actually started a fun exercise that I'll go into Target and I'll walk around and challenge myself to not buy anything, and I'll walk out not buying anything. And it just kind of like reassures and gives me like the authority that I don't have to listen to marketing, and I'm stronger than all the marketing out there. This has been huge. So don't give in to all the marketing schemes. It's not worth it. Essentially what I will do is, if I want to get something or think I need something, I'll give it like 24 hours to consider. If it's something larger, it'll definitely be like a couple days or something like that, and then I'll go back and get it. And if it's already gone, then well, it's probably not meant to be. So definitely say no to impulse purchases. Next on the list is alcohol. I don't really need to go into much explanation about this, but I don't drink. I'm not into that, and nor will I ever be. So I don't spend any money on alcohol or things like that. Never. All right, next is birthday cards or like anniversary cards, any type of cards, Mother's Day, you name it. I refuse to buy these. They are very expensive. Why? Just why? I would much rather prefer a handwritten note or something. Like if I need to do a card for some reason, then I will make a card myself and just, fill it out, or I feel like it's more special to actually write out like just a note on a piece of paper and give it to the person. Any card I get, I just throw it away. Sorry if you've ever given me a card, but then I've kind of gotten over the sentiment of it all, and it's just kind of a waste. And next on the list would be fast fashion. So I have been really into like the non-toxic type of materials for a while now. I'm really into like cotton, wool, linen, maybe silk, stuff like that, rather than like polyester. And most fast fashion is polyester. Yeah, it looks cute. It's super cheap for a reason, and that reason is because it is cheap. It is the worst type of material you could put on your body, and I'm not into that. Most of my inspiration for not buying fast fashion wasn't even due to like the natural fibers in the first place. It was more so that I just didn't want to be like everybody else. I just wanted to be normal. I just wanted to not have to buy a new wardrobe every 10 seconds because, nobody cares anyways. Nobody cares about what you are wearing. Nobody. Literally nobody. So why would I go and waste my money on clothes, fast fashion, oh, this is what's in. Why would I go spend my money on that when literally nobody cares? So it was more important to me that I was comfortable, that I look good for my husband, and that's about it. So there are very, very cute, high quality cotton, linen clothing that, you don't have to go and buy the cheap stuff just to look pretty or fit in. I don't know. Not into fast fashion. I refuse to spend money. Next on the list is car washes. So I am not against car washes per se. I just refuse to spend money on it myself. I refuse to get a subscription for it or whatever. Not into that. I have a hose. We've got some soap. I can wash the car. And I know this is going to be really touchy for all of you people that are, you got to have your car squeaky clean. And if you dry it with like a certain towel, it's gonna mess it up. I'm sorry, my husband is the exact same way. Sorry. Here's my thing. I can do it for free. I don't need to go spend money on a car wash or get a subscription. One time we did have a subscription for a car wash, and they somehow find a way to like keep charging you even when you think you've canceled it, and no. And then it's one of those things that's like a hidden charge that it just kind of like comes out of your bank and you don't really think about it. And no, I'm not into that. I'm a huge budgeter. Where my husband was working, somebody came in and happens to be a manager of some car wash place. So he was like, hey, let me give you a free pass. So we got a free pass, and that's cool. That's great. Now we can have a clean car, I guess. But it's just something that I refuse to spend my money on getting a car wash. And finally, last on the list would be like souvenirs, or like the magnets, like the fridge magnets or things like that. Things you would get like on a trip or anywhere these days. You could just get like little things, stuff. I don't know. All that does in our home is clutter up the place, clutter up our minds, just clutter everything up, and it's not worth it to me. The memory lives on in my mind. I don't need like stuff to remind me of it or, clog up my fridge. If you are into magnets and stuff, go for it. I'm not. All that said, I'm not completely against if someone were to, let us binge off of their subscription or, give us a free car wash or whatever. Like, I'm not against some of these things. Or if someone were to DoorDash us some food, that's great. I'm definitely not going to take advantage of people, in a wrong way, but it's just something that I personally refuse to spend my money on, and I find better ways to go about it than to spend the money. Anyways, if you're into motherhood, minimalism, living healthy lifestyle, that type of content, go ahead and subscribe. We are so glad to have you here with us, a part of this channel. Thank you for tuning in today, and I hope this was able to spark some inspiration for some things that you could be saving money on in 2024. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in my next video.